Hello, Retroburn here. This is part 10 of our Let's Play the Bureau XCOM Declassified. The last skirmish I nearly died because I ran out of ammo and I was gallivanting across the battlefield trying to scrounge up spare ammunition. So I was down by enemy forces, but my teammates managed to take them down. So everything's fine and dandy. So the problem with using alien technologies that they hold relatively less rounds than their Terran counterparts. So I've got to make every shot count if I, equip an all ET weaponry bundle.
Okay, the eggheads on our side say that the targeting system is so simple, a child could retarget a nuke.
Put a lid on it. Barnes, give me some safe coordinates to send this nuke.
I read you. Try 11 degrees, 35 minutes north, and 165 degrees, 23 minutes east.
Confirming. 11 degrees, 35 minutes north, 165 degrees, 23 minutes east. Barnes, what the hell did I just nuke?
Bikini Atoll. Nuclear test site.
Good work, Barnes.
Nice.
Let's head home.
Bikini Atoll. Okay, heading home. Enemy forces on site were confirmed to have circumvented nuclear launch security protocols, with the evinced aim of destroying Washington, D.C. Valiant efforts and quick thinking of the field team and Lieutenant Leon Barnes allowed the missile to be successfully retargeted to an active nuclear test site. Cleanup crew workload should be minimal. Okay. Another day, another successful operation.
Agent Carter, report to the engineering wing. William Carter to the engineering wing.
Okay. Same fix, nothing new there.
Make it quick.
That's all for now.
Thank you, sir. And keep up the good work. There are a lot of people out there who need you.
I will.
Officer Chulsky, our shadow broker.
Attention all personnel. We have received unconfirmed reports that the outsiders have made Savannah, Georgia. Damage is said to be near total. Updates will follow when we receive confirmation.
Okay, stuttering issues here, but it's fairly minimal.
Carter,
Nothing
join
major.
me.
Yes, sir.
I don't like it when my agents go off the rails, Carter. Never ignore my orders again. You're lucky things turned out as well as they did with Dr. Weir's rescue. I'll overlook it this time. I understand the situation is getting to you.
Weaver tell you that? Or you just figured it out on your own?
I need to know I can trust you, Carter. I took a big risk including you in this operation, and I'm about to take another.
What are you talking about?
Taking the fight to the enemy. Not just surviving this war, winning it.
And how exactly are we gonna do that?
With this.
It's a saucer. How is that thing supposed to fly? Hover tech. One ship against an armada.
It's impressive. I'll give you that. They have an entire fleet. What makes you think it'll turn the tide?
You only need one bullet to take down the target. If you know where to shoot.
We need to locate their command center.
And we have a captive spy who just might be able to tell you. If you know the right way to ask him.
What do we know about the infiltrator?
We've been running a barrage of tests on him. Preliminary interrogation, medical checks. The boys in the lab even took a look at the devices implanted in it.
Find anything useful?
We don't even know his name, or if his kind even have names. But we have reason to believe he'll be more responsive now.
What happened? Lock him in solitary for a couple weeks?
You might be closer than you think. In a recent examination, our surgeons removed this from his head. We think it's some kind of communication device.
He was bugged?
We're not sure. Weir thinks it was his connection to Mosaic.
That's their communication network.
According to Dr. Weir, yes. Whatever it is, ever since we removed this thing, the infiltrator's been less aggressive, more morose.
Interesting. How do we know we could take them out in one strike?
Weir's been studying their transmissions, and he believes they're coming from a single source.
That's this mosaic thing they talk about?
Yes. The doctor says his measurements prove that it's some sort of central command, possibly even a single being. And if our tests are correct, it is indeed more than just some sort of radio network.
How so?
After studying the infiltrator's implants and physiology, we believe it connects directly to the minds of the outsiders.
So if we take out Mosaic's core, we shut down every outsider on this planet.
That's the idea. But we need to know more.
That's an impressive flying saucer you've built.
Actually, the Air Force was already toying with a prototype like this. Our German associate just made a few modifications, including everything we could steal from the outsiders.
How does it handle?
When it's finished, it'll be faster and more maneuverable than anything in the skies.
Can it get through those Venn gates of theirs?
That's what we need you to find out.
I'll see what I can get out of the infiltrator.
Good. We've got him in a containment center in the lab, built especially for him.
Got his own luxury suite, huh? That ought to soften him up.
Don't count on it.
How gentle do I need to be?
Just be careful. He's the only captive we have.
Make some arc throwers. That should solve the problem. And nanofiber vests, just for good measure. You know, because if the arc thrower fails.
Twice as good, 5 times faster, and could fly through a vacuum. Ah, that makes quite a difference.
So, it's an extra atmospheric craft that can fly through space. Okay, cool.
Shut it down before it blows! No, wait! We need to test the threshold!
Yes, we really should see when it explodes.
Are you two crazy? Shut it down!
Did you see that lift? Wunderbar. Never before have I seen it equal.
Sure, if you don't mind your crew splattered all over the walls.
Of course. But that is why we do this radio-controlled test beforehand, yeah?
There's no way you're getting me in one of those flying saucers until you work out the eject system.
Nonsense. If we are careful and precise in our work, we will have no need of ejection systems.
We might not need one, but I'm the one who's going to be piloting that thing.
I still don't understand why you don't want us to design weaponry for this new craft. Yes, we have a very promising prototype.
No.
9. So, in order to get into this whole the viewer vibe, we should stop saying awesome and say Wunderbar instead. Deliver immediately and file in secure envelope. Oh, it's called an Avenger. I've never played the first XCOM, sorry guys, so... But I think that's an allusion to the fighter craft, right? If memory serves, I've watched several of my friends play the first XCOM game way back in the 1990s. And I think one of the fighter crafts, one of the interceptors that is named the Avenger. I don't know about the other crafts though.
Serious. They got him here, locked up for interrogation.
So, the one place we know is safe, just when we've got everything operational. They're gonna bring a friggin' alien in here.
Well, to be fair, if they're going to interrogate one of them, where else could they go?
Attention all personnel. We have multiple reports coming in of a widespread outsider assault across the Champaign-Urbana area. Damage is unknown, believed to be severe. We will relay further information as it becomes available. You know the report. Give him a shiner for me, will ya?
without direct level permission. Cloak. Extremely dangerous. Prisoner of war are not a known signatory of the Geneva Convention. Standard prisoner of war protections are not extended to it. Duh. Geneva Convention. These walking tanks are either the product of extreme physical mutations or countless generations of eugenic breeding. Devastating enemies are heavily armored and equipped with scattered lasers. Impressive physiology is further augmented by an array of implants, but these do not include the same neural relays found in outsiders. Read their dumb. With neither the hierarchical communication of the outsiders nor the coerced submissions of the sectoids, mutants are engaged as mercenaries in the enemy's forces. You're just like the Krogan in Mass Effect. If I may make an allusion to another game.
Calm yourself, Doctor. Irrationality will not help us identify enemy infiltrators.
Calm? While you perform tests on men, like livestock?
These tests serve to protect them, and after all, they are all volunteers.
Maybe, but we're still not certain of what side effects.
Ah, William, welcome to our newly refitted laboratory. I'm certain that Dr. Veer would love to give you a tour of the facilities. Yeah, Herr Doctor?
Yes, of course. I'll just leave Heinrich to his tests.
The whole lab. Wunderbar. Outsider Commander. Same physique of other outsiders, but have significantly more complicated neural implants. Personal shielding is common, and many other tactical abilities may be available to these dangerous enemies. Top priority. Same poor living conditions of their subordinate grunts. Carry personal effects into battle. Still being examined by Dr. Veer. Believed to be high.
Down here is what we call the workshop. It's where we test the new equipment and applications. It's all quite experimental, so don't use it in here until it's been cleared for the field.
These labs cost what? 60 gold, 10 engineers.
Lawrence, have you seen these latest findings? Just a moment, Alan. I'm finishing a minor change to your calculations. Oh, the hell with bloody hell. That's brilliant. No, I don't know about all that. It's just a minor change. You would have done it yourself. In time.
Maybe, but you're the one who did it today. If I'm not careful, you'll be replacing me as head of this project.
And take away your prized work? Anyway, what was it you wanted to show me? What? Oh, it's these new transmissions that we've been receiving. Dr. Rossi believes they may be extraterrestrial in origin. Take a look. Extraterrestrial transmissions? You don't say. Think of it. Intelligent life on other worlds. A culture more advanced than ours, reaching across the void to welcome us to the Brotherhood of the Stars. Alan, you're making some rather dangerous assumptions. I know it could be nothing. Some Soviet trick, perhaps. But think, Lawrence. If it really is from another planet, why, someday our Vengate project could bridge our worlds. Yes, I suppose that could be possible. Why, this could be the start of a new chapter in human history. Yes, I'm afraid so.
So way before the invasion, they were already tinkering with teleportation technology. If I got that one right. Sectopod. Standing 20 feet tall, this heavily armored fighting robot is equipped with heavy weapons that have multiple all-terrain legs that can be used as impromptu melee weapons. Controlled by living sectoid encased and sustained within the armor. These pilots are unable to leave the sectopod. In many cases, their containment tanks are welded shut, and may actually be a carefully bred subspecies developed solely for this purpose. Oh, poor bastards. It would have to be unquestionable, and while they do not wear the slave collars of their brethren, they bear significantly more intrusive neural implants. You know, I once designed a creature for the UFO AI forums, and they sported slave collars. It's just, I don't know, maybe 2K Marin visited that forums, and never mind. Assumptions. Gunship. Thrust gravitic propulsion systems, Illyrium transfer power source, and assorted environmental control systems. Useful if you are to take the fight to the enemy. Extended heavy usage. Oh, so these guys aren't that affluent. This may explain the urgency of their attack on Earth. Okay, aliens from a dying planet.
Here we go.
Makes sense.
As you see, we have the automated turret deployed, but it cannot draw a line of sight on any targets. You can lift a target out from behind its cover to get a clear shot. But if you face many targets, it might be a better option to lift your turret instead. Go ahead and try.
Cool.
The engineers are especially proud of the gyroscopic stabilization that makes that possible. It'd be a shame not to put it to use in the field.
Is that all?
The boys in the lab just wanted to make sure you knew all your options in the field. Never know when it'll come in handy.
Nice. So we've got to do that. We could just lift around and start shooting enemies from behind cover. Where to from here? It's inside, but whoa. Help here? What the hell? How am I supposed to get in? Okay, there you go. We're running out of time and hard drive space. Haha, serves you right. Barbecued, roasted sectoid.
I think I would like that, Mr. Book. I think I would like that very much. I'm interviewing you today, officially or unofficially. None of this will be in the final records of your immigration. Officially, our commitment to Yalta means we must turn you away. And yet, here we both are. Yes.
Oh man, it cut the recording. Wait, what? Okay. Major mods. Synthetic additions. Okay, so that explains why their bodies dissolve. It also offloads load from the gamer's CPU Nvidia cards.
Sorry about that, sir. There is a reason I surrendered to your soldiers, but not to Stalin's. What reason is that? I do not like their cold winters. Very funny. Regardless, we need to talk about your past affiliations. What is there to say? What was done was terrible, wasteful, inhuman. I have regrets, but I had no part in that. No way to prevent it. You could have left. At the time, I did have a family to support. Also, I feared my once great nation would turn to the Communist Party. So you supported the alternative? Only at first. By the time I saw what they truly were, it was too late to escape. I'm a scientist, Mr. Folk. I understand physics, fluid dynamics, chemical reactions. But I cannot see the future. I cannot predict the horrors of my fellow man. We can't offer you atonement, Doctor. But we can offer you a chance to use your skills to help people.
Were they referring to Nazi Germany? I mean, the party. Hitler's party, that is.
What did you want to talk about?
Yes, we've had a bit of a mishap. William.
Ah, great.
As you know, our most pressing goal is to develop a test to determine the humanity of our personnel, if you will. We've had a breakthrough, discovering a signal which causes the Zillicoids to become quite agitated. But as you can see...
Your test subjects escaped?
Indeed. Perhaps the signal agitated them a bit too much.
Why haven't we been put on alert?
With our current tension, can you imagine how people would panic? I'd rather we keep this little incident between ourselves, William.
What exactly do you need me to do?
The Zillicoids are likely to be hiding in the ventilation or other subsystems.
Oh man, subquest.
Easy for you to track them and destroy them. Good hunting.
Okay. Track down and neutralize the Zillicoids. I'm guessing those were the blob things we encountered in the... Whoa. Cool. So where to from here?
Infiltrator's right inside, Agent Carter. If you need anything, just ask.
Save point, please.
I see you gave up on the disguise. Done playing dress up?
This one can no longer hide. Those systems were corrupted by your scientists.
Yeah. Gloat all you want about your superior technology while we've got you tied to a chair with a rope.
You want revenge for your fellow warrior. Go ahead and take it. Nothing you do will stop the Zujari.
We're gonna pay a visit to your home, and you're gonna help us get there.
A counter-invasion. Ha! The more you resist Mosaic, the more you will bring death to your world. You think you have seen our strength? This is just an expeditionary force preparing the way for our armies. We will destroy you.
We'll see about that.
It's simple. You will join our empire or you will die. For us, there are no other choices.
I have no time for this.
Let's make this easy. Here's the deal. You're gonna tell me what I need to know, and if you don't...
There is no pain you can inflict that we have not already endured. Take whatever revenge you want.
Whatever I want, huh? You ought to be careful what you wish for.
You would make an excellent commander in our forces. Like us, you do whatever is necessary to save your people from their fate, no matter how hopeless.
Bullshit. It's never hopeless, no matter what you say about fate. We'll never give up.
Not your race. Mine. Without a new homeworld, we are doomed. After generations of exploration and conquest, only one suitable planet has been found.
Yours.
And yet, the primitive beasts that inhabit it, you humans, are every bit as desperate and focused as we are.
That's why we'll fight you to the bitter end.
And that is a shame. Your kind would be an excellent addition to our ranks. Not simply slaves like the pathetic sectoids. We could even let you keep parts of this planet as your own.
How do we sign up?
If you're not gonna be any help to us, maybe the next one we catch will be. I'll give you a minute to say a prayer to Mosaic.
That is all? You would shoot a captive warrior? It is shameful to die outside of battle.
Why should I give you a chance? Your kind hasn't given us one. We can't even reach your world to fight back.
The fault does not lay with us. Your kind is too primitive to understand the basics of interdimensional travel.
So give us a clue. Let us have the honor of going out in battle.
You think you are being clever? Even if you knew how to make the voyage, you could never confront our power.
Then what's the risk?
Why not? It would be brash and stupid. Both qualities we enjoy in an enemy. To make the crossing, you will need an instrument that can recalibrate quantum structures to match the wavelengths of interdimensional tides.
I'm sure one of our scientists can figure out what that means.
Not likely. The only chance for you primitives is to steal such technology from one of our ships located at the docking towers near a Vengate.
Classic
You died
villain.
5 times over before you could
You
get
just
near
spilled
it.
his beans.
We'll see about that.
Be sure to return and tell me of the battles, or have one of your warriors bring me word of your death.
Alright, it's a save. And I was just running out of hard drive space. Okay, that's cool. So this has been Retroburn. You've just seen part 10 of our Let's Play the Bureau XCOM Declassified. If you like the video, guys, like, subscribe, stay cool, stay frosty. See you in the next vid.